What? Sorry. Hello there, welcome. Sasha is here at Sasha's page with my fellow guest today, Dushko.
Hello. Hi.
And the beautiful Harry, English Cocker Spaniel, a golden one. Because we did last time an amazing show with Areta, was a black English Cocker Spaniel. And we are actually get a lot of requests on what is the difference in between grooming a black and a gold one, okay? And this is a kind of series that we want to complete. So this Facebook Live actually will be closed, so this video will not be available afterwards, so just to know. We will transfer this video into the Sasha's Academy, so you'll get a chance to have this material together with entire other cocker that Dushko will groom, yes, okay? And then you can watch them from inside Academy. But so far we can tape this video together with you, ask questions. I will be a moderator today. I will not interrupt you too much.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I try.
Yeah, well anyway, I will try to help and to come with this.
Okay, so voila.
Yeah, okay, well.
I will let you know what the people would love to know.
You know, okay.
Yes, so everyone is welcome to ask any question. I will ask the questions myself. Can I?
Okay, sure. As always.
Okay. Can I ask?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chico.
I'm sorry, Chico.
I'm sorry, Chico. Okay, so how old is he?
He's nine and a few months, and he's an old boy.
9 years?
Yeah, 9 years. He's a veteran dog. Well, he's not showing anymore, just a few times as a regular, in the veteran class, but not really. But I still decided to keep his coat in a show condition because you never know, he might be showing again.
Okay, so I have my phone for your questions, but I'm quite curious about what you are doing so far. It's actually, what was the last time you did him? His coat is how
well, it's about a few months to be honest with you. Not really, but about 3 months not being groomed.
I was waiting for you for a long time.
Yeah. Well, we had
next week, tomorrow.
We had a horrible weather here around, and with a lot of snow, and then that snow melting, and it was difficult keeping his coat in condition. Besides all the other dogs, but now we are okay. So what we're doing now is just regular brushing. Starts with every proper grooming.
So you kept him nicely without the tangle. So this coat didn't tangle and doesn't have any tangles around. What is the usually maintaining plan of yours? How you maintain this coat in such a great condition?
Well, just regular brushing. But I do not brush my dogs without bathing before that, and using quality cosmetics, and that means that in about 7 days, sometimes 10 to be honest, but 7 days, every 7 days, he's bathed and then brushed and blow dried, and that's it. That's the result.
Yeah, and again, the very good. This is as much as we are going through this. Maintaining process, we always suggest to the clients, and no matter how you are watching this video as a owner of the dog or a professional groomer, the best possible maintenance you will have if you do not brush the dog in between the baitings.
That's right.
Yeah?
That's right.
Because you are not ruining the coat. Okay.
So again now we have a difference between the black dog and the red dog, because he has an undercoat here a lot with him, but this is different type of coat. We will remove the undercoat a little bit later, but we will start with his head, and with the golden dogs you have to do things with your fingers, hand stripping. Otherwise, you cannot. With the black dog, you can use scissors or any other kind of tool. But with a golden dog, you need to have your own fingers. So this is what we do. Just stripping his coat. The good thing with him is that he actually,
Can you turn it just
yeah,
to the
I can
camera?
do,
Like,
yeah, I
this
can
one
do
here?
that. No problem.
So
right?
we see. Okay. So meanwhile, where you are watching us from? Say where you're from. Okay, hola. It's meaning that we have someone from Spain. Okay. Hi Italy. Hi Serbia. Hi Bosnia. We have a lot of people from. Hi Germany. Yes. Romania. Okay. Any question is welcome for Dushko. I will translate that because I will be able to see them. Okay. Now you are doing it with the finger. Can you help you somehow? Like, would you like do it with the fingers just like that?
I can do with the fingers. To be honest, sometimes I do have rubbers, but as a matter of fact, I forgot them, so no problem.
Which kind of rubbers? Can I help you with some rubbers? Do you want something?
If you have some here, it will be fine. Now, just
like we can make them from. I can
whatever you do, just to put on the fingers and to make to make a finger sore a little bit less, and then to grow a little bit.
Okay, yes, just a second. So you do your work.
I will.
And I'll try to see what do I have in order to help you around. Okay. Okay, we have a girl from South Carolina, Kentucky, USA. Hi, people. Hi, Anita. Hi, Esha. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so here we go.
Yeah, it's a plan.
Can you work with this?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a simple man. I can use everything like
I'm
that.
a simple man. Okay. So this is what you can do yourself when you don't have...
Yeah, I'll make it.
Just to find the scissors that I can give you to cut those things. Just a second. Okay, do your work. How much you need? 1 or 2?
2.
Okay, here you go. 1, 2. And I'll show you how did I make them. Okay, so I have one, this one.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
now
fine.
what is this? It's it's a regular, how do you call this in English?
Gloves.
Glove.
Hygiene gloves.
Hygiene gloves. And I just get 2 fingers cut off, and he had the rest. So I have 2 missing, and the rest is with him. So you can do the same if you don't have those regular condoms that you actually put on your hand. So this might be a little tip. Does it goes better?
Definitely, yeah. With this, the companies that will sell, they're selling this, we are going to kill us now. But okay.
Okay, so what are you doing now is...
I'm still stripping his undercoat, which is too long on his head, because I want to have a clean line on the head without any differences here. So it's easy because as the coat is longer, it could be pulled out easier. So it's not big problem for him now.
I had a question. Hi Bobby from USA said, is there a reason for pulling the head here backward rather than with the layer? Like you're pulling it backward.
Yeah, well, this is just the way of technique how I'm doing, So
why you are doing it worse? Why you are not pulling it like this?
Like back.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's easier to go out, because undercoat when I push it, undercoat is go out, and the regular coat is just falling down the way it should be.
Falling back.
Yeah, falling back. So you don't have any holes, any problems, anything here.
Okay, so that's nice. Can you see how does it?
Yeah. So
And can you see what is actually the undercoat? How do you know what to pull out?
this is undercoat.
What is undercoat?
Undercoat is lighter.
Which one is undercoat?
This is undercoat. This is undercoat. This is everything here is undercoat.
And you want to get rid of everything?
Yeah, that's right. I'll do that.
Okay, he's doing that. So that is very. He kind of looking like enjoying this thing.
Well, not sure really, but he's a good boy and he's always ready to please me, whatever I do with him. So I think he's, well, I think he is.
He does enjoy it. He likes to be plucked, or however you would call that. So what would be a reason of doing those things? Why you are not just making a clipper and just clip everything away?
Well,
how the coat would be?
The code, it will be different thing as we speak in previous time. You know, clipping, it means removing the same coat, cover coat and undercoat on the same length and everything. And after a while, you will have undercoat getting wild and start growing in really nasty ways, like no straight, as the coat of the English Cocker Spaniel should be, silky, straight, not wavy, curly, any other things. And with a lot of undercoat who's going curly, you just don't have the look.
So we would actually lose the guard coat.
That's right. This is we will just lose the shape that it actually it's going to be for the English Cocker.
And the way how you should, and also there is a significant recommendation for all of you to make the best out of this live stream. Get focused to what he's doing, and I will try to provoke him to set as much as questions as possible. I will ask everything that I would ask if I would be a student of his. Just the intention of this kind of live streams would be that provoke inside you research on how you should do this yourself. Because everything Dushko came on was a way of experience. How long you are dealing with them?
With grooming?
With the Cocker Spaniel?
With the Cocker Spaniel, well, this year I celebrate, my own kennel celebrates 20 years.
20
so,
years?
Yeah, so it's 20 years of dealing with the Cocker Spaniel. I used to have a few, like a pets in my schoolboys days, but it wasn't really dealing with them. It was just, having them. But I'd say 20 years of being really deeply in a Cockers.
So you dream Cockers. So you can do it completely.
Well, this is something I've done like zillion times, so really have no idea how long, how much. So see, if you go now, you have the line, I can see the camera, you just have the line of the head, gentle, and this is what, again, the standard for Cocker says, that, it doesn't have to be too soft, but either not too rough, so we have a noble expression after grooming a golden Cocker like this.
Would you prefer to do the coat that is dirty, or you would love to have it clean?
Depends on the coat quality, to be honest. But with the golden Cocker, it's quite okay to be clean and bath and everything, because it's not really much job. With the black dogs, sometimes I prefer to have them not really dirty, but not being washed like for a few days or even a week.
Because then the other coat would go much easier.
Easier, that's right. People use a lot of different things to put in the coat, in undercoat, and then it should be pulled out easier. But I'm just using my fingers, and I think it's doing okay.
Yeah. So what is you breed Cocker Spaniels for like 20 years now? Yeah? The name of your kennel is
Gallinagos, that's right, yeah.
Cockers, yes. And you are quite successful in that. Which kind of results you gained over the years? What is the most, how can I say that? What is the most impressive results you have with your
Well, to be honest, impressive things with breeding my dogs for myself is that I've got the dogs that are constantly placed on the biggest shows. So all the time, every big show, they are here. Sometimes they win, sometimes they are like second, third, fourth, but they are all the time there. And it's all the time with some different dog, which means that's the most important for me as a breeder. I did have a very nice results. I mean, my dogs had some very nice results at the World Dog shows, like, you know, winning a best of breeds or placement in the groups, or at the European Dog Show while winning the best of breed and group, like in Zagreb or whatever. Several really big shows like Bundesliga, Best in Show, or Amsterdam Wiener group placement or whatever. So I do have, you know, some really nice, juicy in the all breed shows results. Then I've got really a lot of Best in Show specialities, but it's a long time. You know, I really cannot just pick one and say, well, this is my biggest one. The thing with the Harry is that he has a reach. He always had, and it was my nightmare, you know, preparing this with during his years of showing, because it's really difficult coach who's going there. I find solution how to do that, and I think it's working, and I'm really, you know, pleased. And this is the reason why I choose him, you know, to show my grooming on a red dog with him, because this is something I think I'm proud. How should I change these things and to make look like all right?
So what was actually the problem when you say reach?
This is the reach. You know, it's just like the coat. Instead of going just regularly backward, it's going outside in. How should I say it?
Okay,
So
yes,
see
yes.
here we what we have. So this is something that we have to take out, but without
And
ruining
then yes, I
expression.
understand. But when it stays like that, actually make his stop appear a little downish. No?
That's right. Yeah.
So
Well,
that would be an issue, yes.
that's the point. Making a stop and making automatically making a changing expression.
Expression, yes.
So here
you
are the.
judge Cocker Spaniels as well.
That's right.
What is the most important thing when you enter the ring when you see the dog? In general appearance, what would say, okay, this is something what impresses me always? Is there any characteristic like significant?
As a judge, you ask me as a judge. Well, to be honest, this is just that general appearance. When you see the dog, you see well-made, balanced dog. You know, you will see later when you go over the dog, you might see some faults on that dog, but you know, all over picture you see a typey, you know, English Cocker Spaniel, and those are dogs that, as one very wise lady explained them, stand with all 4 feet on the ground, just look at his handler in the eyes and wagging the tail, and that's enough for the start. This is the one that is actually English Cocker Spaniel.
So the character does play a significant big role in
Absolutely, yeah. It's you know, the first word in the standard of English Cocker Spaniel is a merry cocker. So
Merry cocker.
yeah, no, being a merry dog, it means a dog that really, you know, have to wag his tail. Yeah, that's right.
So Paula is asking from Romania, how often do you recommend a stripping for a dog that goes on shows? Monthly approximately.
Well, it depends how often you go for the shows. Definitely before every show. But well, I'd say like different parts of, if you are the groomer of your own dog, it's the best thing to do some things regularly, like every a week. For example, you can pull out his undercoat all the time. But don't use scissors, for example, for your dog for a neck or whatever, because it will change in the next 7 days. So some things you should do really often, almost like I earlier explained I use the comb with with the gum and then pull out undercoat of my dog. This is why they never had a lot of undercoat on the back. But this is regularly routine when I'm just brushing them. So it's something that we can do. This is which I can recommend to be done like really all the time. But to use a scissors or some other things, well, I would wait just before the show.
Day before show. So again, couple of. He said I also had impression of ouch. What does that mean? Martin, and who had ouch again? Like Hurley? Haley, if I pronounce your name properly. So ouch would mean, again, probably, does it hurt the dog?
I think a little bit, because when I'm pulling out undercoat, sometimes I pull the coat. And it happens usually when you have no experience. Nowadays, I really think that I'm doing my job well and that he does not suffer at all.
Yeah, that's very important. So you will hurt the dog if the coat is not ready to be plucked.
That's right.
It's meaning that if you are following the routine of the hair growth, what is actually how often the undercoat grows? When you need to do the plucking?
Well,
how often?
It grows like 1 centimeter during the month. So when you have,
Undercoat as well.
That's right.
Okay.
With the English hockey, it goes really, really, really fast. And if you do that monthly, I think you can keep the things on a normal thing. Anyway, this boy generally he's quite sensitive, so he will let me know if he would say something if it hurts him.
Katalin says, no, it's not ouch. When you have a correct technique, you are pulling only a dead hair out, and it's not ouch.
Agree.
That's what we really agree. So this is why you need to practice your routine, and you need to really understand how and what is to be done. Because if you do understand the guard coat and the undercoat is that what shed often. More often than it's a guard coat, and that is what is actually changing the shape of the dog when the undercoat doesn't lace nicely on the skin of the dog or gives a shape to the dog. Okay, what the heck you are doing now? I'm just asking this like I don't know.
Yeah, all right, yes, we've seen this before. Well, this is just removing an undercoat of his neck and shoulders and through the body. As I said earlier, just using this thing for, like brushing in a way the coat is growing.
Okay, so we have a question. It says, do you strip the rest of the dog or just the head?
Well,
we just actually
yeah.
So what is the difference in between doing the head without coat king and now doing the rest of the dog's body with the coat king? Why you are doing that?
The head you cannot just do with the coat king first because the coat on the head is more soft, not so easy to pull out with anything else, and I'm afraid I'm going to hurt his head, like doing this. And plus, you never have a proper results by using anything else than hand stripping. Yeah.
Great answer. Thank you so much. You're very nice to talk to. And then we have a question: Is it okay to use a coat king? The Vicky just asked a question before you took the coat king in your.
See, Vicky, this is what I'm doing right now. So it's just like the way of brushing. Yeah.
Like,
of course, I'll do
so
that.
So now the next question, what I would like to ask you is the concern of the people of using coat king on the coat of the sporting breed. So actually, this is the way you would perform any sporting breed. No?
More or less, yes, that's right.
More or less, like, and with the sporting breed, we don't have that kind of differentiation. We don't call them sporting breed in Europe. zero, but we have
Gun dogs.
Gun dogs, yeah. So
That's
what
right.
would be like everything that has a similar type of the coat, like Springer Spaniels of coats, setters,
yeah, plumbers, and well, that will
Clampers.
be all. Yeah.
Yes, great. And the concern of the people last time we did the live stream was that if you will use and do the Coat King, you will make a dog be cut. Actually, you will cut the
Coat.
the coat,
Cover
and then
coat.
the coat will go curly.
Which
But
did not happen.
and now we saw the dog that is not groomed for 3 months. You said.
Yeah, that's
3
right.
months, so you see 3 months, he's not in a coat, and then, oh, you know what, we forgot to take a picture before.
We did just when he was sitting.
Yeah, we don't have a line. Okay, before you start the next slide, I just want to take a picture.
Okay, all right.
What I want to say now is actually, yes, what we saw that it's actually not true. Theoretically, it can be if you are cutting the coat all over the place. But what Dusan said, if you are following the direction of the hair growth,
That's right.
you are not going to cut that. You see how, just a second, so this is the way how he moved the coat this way, and this here that way. So how the coat grows,
Here is the length of the coat that stays. So it's about, how should you say, 1.5, 2 inches?
It's just now, but
Yeah.
you can't say this is what's going to happen, because if it's a winter, it's longer. If it's
That's
going
right.
down, so it's not on which fingers, my fingers or your fingers?
That's right.
I don't like those kind of, how you say that? Measurements, yes.
Yeah.
So the most important thing of using a Coat King is that you pull the coat, you
Just-
brush the coat
Yeah, that's right.
with the coat growth. And then
And
we-
never remove everything. Just leave all the time something. So actually, with this, you protect the cover coat.
Okay, and also very important thing is when you are using a Coat King, is that, as you can see, like it does look that he uses a Coat King every single time on the same place, but it's no, he's going place by place, so because of that, the skin under the coat doesn't get hurt. Okay, which type of the size do you use? Hi, Aida, but with the Coat King is not a problem to cut a coat. Paula is asking again the same question. So, what if you would cut the coat with a Coat King? So, what would be an answer? It says, do you cutting a coat with a coat?
I'm not cutting the coat with the Coat King. If I do that, I would hope that it will grow fast enough that I will be able to do that again. This means that dog is not for showing for a while, but it means that you need to have proper technique for that.
So the very important thing is, if you are taking the dog, if you are brushing the dog with a Coat King in the direction of the hair grow, you will not get a chance to make
it cut.
to make
That's
it
right.
cut.
Yeah.
So you will not cut the coat, you will just turn the undercoat, and then the rest will, and then the coat is just slightly nicely stay as he already stays here. Because what I saw on the beginning is that he had a couple of curls.
Yeah, that's
he has here kind of wavy coat. So
He has, because this is how undercoat is growing on his neck.
can you just put him, please, before we go, just to put him in the stand towards here. I just
Okay.
want to have that before picture. It's not a before picture at all, almost. Okay. So this is a before. Do we have can you stack him like a complete profile, a full profile? Like that, to me? Smile. You two are gorgeous. Okay, so the importance of the using a Coat King is helping you a lot. So actually, what we had. What you have, just a second. You have a mic as well, you can talk whatever you think is. Okay, so, do we have any more questions? Okay, thank you very much for your support. Like, we have a nice shares. Thank you a lot. And okay, hi from Denmark.
Okay.
Do you use a code king elsewhere rather than but a head? Actually, we are not. Thumbs up from Greece. Okay, thank you, Peggy. Tina is asking from Denmark, do you use a code king elsewhere rather than a head? Actually, we don't use it on the head at all.
No, on the head not at all, and on the hocks, on elbows, on thighs, I use again fingers, which I will show later. So
Okay.
only neck and neck, shoulders, back and loin. This is what I'm doing.
Neck, shoulder, back, and loin.
That's right.
Okay, neck, shoulder, back, and loin. Thank you very much. Oh my God, he does enjoy it.
Yeah, it like tickles him a little.
Oh, he's so cute. What gives possibility to one that just shape, and as you see that Dusan is not concerned about how the dog will look like, he's just doing his work. And that is what I'm telling you, if you sleep and wake up with a breed, like he did over 20 years, then you have a perfect shape of the dog already on the screen of your mind, and this is what you are going to get and look after when you are doing the trim and hand trim. He's using the code kinging or which kind of technique. Technique doesn't matter too much. Did technique of your changed over the period of time of 20 years?
It is.
Because what you did before you had a code king. Code king is maybe 10 years in between.
That's right. Well, we use the other kind of knives, like trimmers or something like that. Then I just saw that people are using code king, tried it, and realized that it's easier for me to remove the undercoat and maybe find a little bit better results.
Okay. Yeah, you're like, it's itchy. This is my Chihuahua doing when I'm petting her. Okay, so the question was, no, I don't know, is it the question here or there, but I just want to see. Okay, how far down on the body you are using a code? How far down on the body do you use a code?
Not much, as I said, just on the back. I'm not using on the side because I like cockers to be rounded, sometimes. Okay, Harry really has the rounded ribs, but...
Great. Great point to ask you why. Why would you love to see that?
You asking me?
Yeah, no, I'm asking myself.
Okay, ask yourself. And think once again why you asking me.
Why would you love to see the rib cage be round?
Because, one of the main characteristics with the English Cocker is that they are supposed to be, sturdy, compact, and then you have them with they have rounded ribs, and all of them, they are built like sprinters, like a lot of muscles everywhere, and rounded everywhere.
And where did you get that from?
Standard.
Standard.
Yes.
That's so. You see what is very important. You don't groom a Cocker Spaniel according to what Dusan told you. You are grooming the Cocker Spaniel according to how do you interpret the standard, because that is your belief, that is your truth, and that is very important. Because now you just get to the point that how down you are doing this code king, and the answer was not so deep aside, because I love to see dog have amazing rounded rib cage, and that is coming out from the standard interpretation.
My own.
Your own, yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Because that's very funny. Like, you have a standard, since you are the judge. How do you judge according to the breeds that you are actually not familiar with?
Again, read the standard again and again and again, and try to imagine the perfect dog that fits in the standard that you can imagine.
And do you try to see a Cocker Spaniel first and then adapt that that standard into the other breed? Does it often
To be
happen?
honest, it happened to me when I started judging other breeds than cockers. But fortunately nowadays I get rid of that, so I just basically look for the breed that I'm expecting to see.
And how much what was the question now? You get my mind.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get
We're
that
not
back.
doing coffee anymore.
No, you can drink your coffee. It's okay. So, the idea of having this entire picture of the Cocker Spaniel in your mind—that is what I would love to get. Does the picture of the Cocker Spaniel of yours changed over the years?
Definitely. Definitely, because one of the good
Does it went towards interpretation of the trend, or it went just with your growth as a breeder and understanding more deeply into the standard breeding dogs?
question of everything, answer of everything. You know, it's like it's just in a time you read the standard.
Just a second, time, because
Okay.
Katalin is asking my third time, and I'm sorry, girl, for this. She said, "What? Never answered the question." She pointed out which kind, how big is the coat king you are using?
This one?
Yeah, 10 or 16? 16.
It's 19 blades.
19
blades.
19.
That's right.
So it's kind of very. Show it in camera. Show it closer. Not so close. You're always funny to work with. And then Anita says, of course, hairy coffee. Hairy coffee, yeah, that's the groomer's,
yeah, that's right.
groomer's choice. Hairy coffee. Okay, so, and you are just doing now opposite of the hair growth.
No, it was just like, I'm trying, I have a little bit longer coat here.
Okay.
So I'm pulling back, and then now when I'm returning back on the position where this should be, I'm making.
So you are still can cut the coat with the hair.
I can do that, but I usually do not do that. I will do that on the ears. I'll show you later how should I do it with the ears.
Yeah, but this is what I really wanted to point out, is that this kind of this would also, but we will do that if you are doing it with a stripping knife. You will still cut the coat with the knife if you have it longer.
That's true. That's
No?
true. Yeah. Well,
What's the difference?
This one is easier for me.
This one is easier for you. What I really love with you is that actually you mold the dog's body out from this hairy everything, and this is why I cannot stop impressing you. And what I would love to what really would love to see and actually get into is that track on how you can become so confident so you can do this method. That is what I'm very interested. I'm not interested in how amazingly technical-wise you are doing the Cocker Spaniels. Mostly what I'm impressed how easily you are doing that, and everything flows out of you. Like everything after 20 years.
Well, you know, after 20, a lady colleague from a breeder from Italy, who is also a judge now, and she has a nickname for me. You know, she called me the King of the Ring.
King of the Ring?
King of the Ring, which actually is like, okay, let's make a fun of him, but it goes from my attitude in the ring, because I do feel comfortable and I do feel very self-confident when I'm with my dog in the ring, and probably I'm looking like that and made such an impression, you know, so all right, I don't mind with that.
That's nice. I mean, that is actually what that is how I call it. That is actually the final goal of doing any job, is to feel yourself fulfilled with the things you do. When you stop caring about what other people think about what and how you do, is that you know that you are doing your best up to the moment, and then that definition of the best is changing according to the moment. So you are not stick to to the moment. Thank you guys for sharing this video and giving us more attention, because just to say this video will not stay live after, will not be on replay after live. It will be available on the Sasharis Academy with the Dushan's what do you call that? Dushan's teaching. And where I have a question now, I just saw we have eyes. Thanks, thank you. How much? Hello, Dushan, Sasha. Hi, girls, boys, and each of you. Where do I find the things? Okay, I lost. Okay, it's here. Okay, just what they're doing now?
Ties.
Ties?
Yeah. Again, with the code king, just moving down the code. But what we have left here.
Can you put it aside, just to be available to the camera? More side. Okay. Yes. Like
Okay. So these things here with the golden dog still has to be removed with the fingers, because it's just a cover coat.
which one?
This coat here. You don't. We must not use scissors. We can use anything else than the fingers, just to pull out. It is. By pulling out, we will again make just a statue of a dog.
Yes.
It can stay. We can blow dry and everything, but it will be not a perfect job. This is why I'm using a fingers later again.
So now what you want to see is actually to open the cock.
That's right.
Correct. So we will see that angulation in behind. Oh my God! How gorgeous coat he has.
He does have a really nice quality of the coat. And again, back on the other side, I'll try to make it myself like here. Again, guys,
You
here.
have your beautiful expression with this little tiny thing there to enjoy. Okay, where are the questions? Thank you very much for sharing, liking, commenting, and everything you are actually doing with this video. Are there difference between Code King brands?
I use Mars, Code King. I tried some others years ago. I really cannot remember the name of those Code Kings, but yes, it does have a difference. And I strongly suggest Mars.
Oh,
I'm not working for them. This is not
yeah, but that's
commercial.
because you didn't know that we will have them from the next week.
Okie dokie then.
No, it's never mind. Yes, you will have an. Okay, so 54 minutes we are already live. So you're doing this around 45 minutes. What do you think this is? How long you can work?
Well, we have about a front feet to remove some undercoat, and then we go with a little bit scissors, and finally again a little bit final touch with the fingers, and that will be all.
Aurora asked, how do you make sure that the skin doesn't become irritated going over the dog like that?
Because he's got a lot of coat on him.
And really,
I really see there is no, if it's possible, there is no pinkish or any other kind of color. It's just a white color here, so it's protect.
It's very important to understand that when you're doing the Code King around, it's always important not to go 2 times at the same place.
That's right.
You can. Dushan is doing it very fast, and you are not able to see. But if you focus your attention on that, and if you might have it back with this camera here, because he's doing a butt maybe.
Yeah,
so
okay,
you can see that he's actually doing. I can see that from here. So he's doing a layer by layer.
That's right. Here
Layer
we
by
specialty,
layer.
you know.
Layer by layer.
That's right.
And that is how you end up having no dogs be irritated with this. Okay? Nicola Dalibo.
They really have to feel their dogs.
Gavrilovic says hi, Dule.
Hi.
Hi to India. Maria says they're Hari and the people like Hari a lot. Hi from Greece, hi back, hi to Hungary. Thank you, girls, guys, both. Men's, women. Denmark. Are we do you travel to Denmark? If you do, is it possible to book you to teach a group up here?
Well, I have no intention to go in Denmark for a recent time. I'll be in Finland. Maybe we'll have in Finland roaming seminar, but it's not really up to me. It's up to some organizer to organize things. I'm open for every kind of.
Hi from Belgium. Hi from Belgium. Hi people. Thank you so much for being here with us. Everything of this, including both so grooming the golden English Cocker Spaniel and the grooming black English, golden and English and black. You have a chance to follow on the Duško Piljević part of the academy, because he will teach this kind of grooming, and you can access those courses on sashurisacademy.com. And so far we have one course that is actually last live stream of yours when we had the grooming code with Reta, the black one,
Beauty.
Black Beauty. So sashurisacademy.com, you can purchase it for $25. Okay, here you go, sashurisacademy.com, and then you can choose. I'm on the wrong page. And then you can choose the English Cocker Spaniel with Duško Piljević course and enjoy his amazing lecturing. Yes. Okay. So here you can see some of his courses, and we will add these more courses to his pages when this Aretas is done. Okay. What I wanted to tell you more about his. Big fingers, small letters. Okay, Nikola Volic sends hugs and kisses.
Nikola Volic.
Yes.
Tell him that his party color is going to be the model.
Tell him that his party color is visible. Yes, Nikola, we are looking forward for your, what is her name? Jagoda?
Jagoda, get ready.
Jagoda, get ready, Jagoda, because we want to give to this English Cocker Spaniel, this is like a series.
Yeah.
English Cocker Spaniel series, we want to add the party color dogs as well.
English Cocker Spaniel dynasty.
English Cocker Spaniel dynasty. Okay. Oh, good evening to Australia.
Okay. Hello, Taunanda.
How do you know? No, it's Jill Go. Okay. Hi from Carolina. Hi, people. Hi, Shayu from India. Where are you people from? Okay. Now what we are going to do is...
He's just removing a coat from his front legs.
Yes, Kathleen is asking, we are going to bat. Yes, we are doing the entire process. You will you will get a chance to make, to see entire process. Okay, now, okay, so we have a questions from Hungary. Aniko is asking why you are not doing a Code King through the coat that you make a wet primary? I don't know.
Aha.
Is there a technique?
Yeah, some people use a coat king on a wet coat.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, I've seen Attila was doing that actually sometimes, and some other people can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So it works really nice. I've just never tried that, and this is maybe in a few years you will see me doing with the wet dog, but at the moment I'm doing with this kind.
So again, the main important. This is what I'm always about to tell in our courses, and I try to encourage everyone. This is a technical part of how we want to express something. But the problem of grooming dogs in 99% that the people doesn't have a source to express. Because which kind of technique and what kind of how you are, it's looking like you are just going all over the place. Like you are just doing here and there and then the legs. But deep in your mind, you really know what you are looking after.
I hope so.
Huh?
Yeah, I hope so.
How do you know now? And I say, what is now the guidelines where you stay?
The guideline is like, I like the front feet to have a nice...
Two fingers from here and two fingers from there,
no fingers. Just like, he has a really wonderful shoulders and a really long upper arm, which we will point later.
Okay.
But to expose it, I need to have a feet groomed well, to make... this is...
How now you know what does a nice shoulder mean?
How should I know that? Should I explain that?
Yes, what does it mean, nice shoulder to you?
Nice shoulders means that you have a nice neck, well put in a good line with a back.
Now you know, beautiful scalp.
Yeah, that's right. If you go over the top of his shoulders, you see it's has a nice layback.
Mm-hmm.
So they are here. When he was younger, he had an upright shoulders, like many young dogs.
Mm-hmm.
But in a time when he grew up and he built his body, the shoulder just laid on a fine place. And you will see later it goes here. The upper arm starts from here and ends here, which means it's long enough, and the upper arm and skull are supposed to be in equal size.
Mm-hmm.
So with him is well-placed upper arm, well-placed skulls, and that makes a nice shoulders.
Yeah, and then actually on the end you will see the nice would be if the elbow comes just down under the shoulder, highest point of the withers.
That's right.
So we will see that the front legs support the dog's body very nice and gives that stability to the final picture. So that is what I really like to encourage you to do is do not think too much. Learn about the dog as Dushko is doing over 20 years. So now you don't need to, have that knowledge out from experience. You can get there different way. Are you getting, are you okay with that?
Yeah, well.
Madonna thing?
Madonna thing, yeah. I straight the pose.
Straight the pose. Straight the pose. Okay, so, and then when we are actually, when you are actually having Vesna Todorovic says, "Hi guys, looking great. Would you recommend any kind of powder which is making stripping easier? And do you use stripping knife kisses from Cyprus?" Oh, Vesna, we love you very much. So, did you hear what?
There are plenty of powders that can be used.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I would recommend the guy or the cosmetics due to explain how to do things, but it can be done.
Why would you use that?
Because in that case, undercoat makes a more thicker and it's
easier to
out. Yeah, that's right. That's the point.
You know what I was using for that usually?
Nope.
The baking powder.
Yeah, it's good.
The baking powder.
Again,
that was, or how you call Gustin? How that can be? Do you know what that is?
I know what you mean, but I don't know what it's used for, but I have no idea how to say it in English.
Okay, we already answered that question about Code King is have 19. How much?
19 blades.
19 blades, yes, 19 blades, okay. Okay, so we love things. 19 blades.
Yep.
Okay. So now the question about, yes, you're very asked, we have nice response. Thank you very much for being with us. Hi, Fran. Hi, Martin. Hi, Alexander. People from all over the place. Tiana, Kizic, Butor, me, you, them, us. So what was the question? Shall you bait? Yes, we are buying bait. Milos Strizovic has looking great. Who? Yes.
A guy who recently just found a hound to be his favorite
Which one?
breed. Whippet.
Oh, okay. Great. Yeah, that's really with the code grow. that was very nice. So just do it. That is the main point of everything. Learn previews. When you imagine thing you want to make, then the technique will show up itself. Because as we said, like there is a change, significant change over the years, and of the appearance of the dogs. The technique is actually different part of different way of expressing that feelings outside yourself. But until you do not develop the perfect image of the dog you want to create on the screen of your mind firsthand, no way that you will get anything out from your hand, and no way that you will be able to do, no matter how hard you are trying to focus on the technical part of expressing something. Now what?
I'll show you the difference when you go on the opposite side of the code growing, and it is something what is done on the ears.
And just ask that coffee from me, so do not pass the camera in front of the camera next time. So I'll pass it to you. Okay, so
with the ears, I don't like clipped ears. I don't like too much tiny scissors on ears.
That's again against the code.
Yeah. With a black dog, you can do really whatever you like because it cannot be visible. But with a golden dog, you can go on the opposite side. You will remove undercoat, but you will make the coat, cover coat, make shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Just as it follows the line of ear. And then you don't have any kind of, I call it little horns that makes very, very strange expression with the English cocker.
Okay, Luca says a little bit of kindness will not be a bad idea. Kindness of what? I think maybe
to him.
Am I kind to you? Am I kind?
No, maybe me to Harry, but I think I'm kind enough. I have no idea.
Yeah, but we already went through that. Like the dog is very sensitive, so if something with anything would hurt him, that aren't you going so deep?
Nope.
Why?
I explained it last time with the ratta. Again, I like this way to be longer. This makes more elegant appearance of head all over.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's longer. And the last coat to brush.
Okay.
So see, I'm going now on the opposite side.
It doesn't look, I don't know how does it appear, but doesn't seems to be any kind of we skip again and again. So we need to go over this thing over and over because I think that is very important thing. So you can choose to do all of this with a clipper, correct?
I can, yeah, that's right.
Either you will do like a pet trim, you will go and then the client will come in the grooming shop and say, okay, please groom him all over the place with the clippers. And the groomers will do that because the clients would love to that.
Yeah.
What is happening? Is there any health issue towards the coat? Is there any health issue towards the skin if we choose not to do this way, but to use clippers all over the place?
Yeah, it is.
That's the hardest thing to understand.
Yeah,
that
because,
really
yeah.
hurts.
Because if you clip the dog all over, like you totally change his coat quality. As I said, the progress, the speed of how coat and undercoat it grows the same speed, but sometimes undercoat with a lot of clipping is going even faster than the coat.
Hard coat?
And then you will see a dog who was clipped for a few years, that he changed the color of the coat, he really light. Because first you see the undercoat, then there is something, color coat somewhere, dark
And
coat.
then on one stage,
If you have so much undercoat, there is no chance that a skin can breathe. Mm-hmm. There is no air anymore for that. Then you have a dry skin, and then have you cases of seborrhea for sure, which is one of the very common thing with the dogs who are clipped all the time.
So
You should clip them really often, like to keep the coat very short, and in that case the skin can breathe. But
then we are facing thermal problems, like
right.
with the.
It's something else because it's not the breed that used to be. It's not a hairless breed. It's a different breed.
And now, if we choose not to groom, like why this is natural way of appearance of the dog, but maybe we can choose not to groom them.
Well, look, it's like again it's possible not to groom the dog if you can brush him twice a day, and instead of cocker you have like Shih Tzu all over that. But you have to have a top knot somewhere because he needs to see something. And like this. But this is not an English Cocker Spaniel, so you obviously chose the wrong breed.
True. So you see that maybe there is a chance to improve the technique like this. And even if I do understand, it might sound and look, I watched aside, that there might be some roughness, but really dog doesn't react, and it's really not like maybe
his face
ouch
like
things the people might think about. Can we imagine something to have a hand-stripping dog like for example, if we would do the live of hand-stripping like Fox Terrier or Lakeland, for example, or Sealyhan Terrier, that are very tough coats to work with and very soft, and whatever you do with them, it does look like you are killing the dog, and it's not like anything what actually happening in real time.
That's right. So people usually likes to see, I personally like to see this kind of ear. You have the ear, this is a fine. We will pull this with the fingers, this is what we need to do to make the final things. But everything is just going in a one line. You can see no difference, and there was no scissors or clipper or whatever. This is just the opposite technique, doing a reverse side, and it works.
Great. Hi from Texas. Thank you, Marian, for being with us. Thanks, guys, for your comments, shares, likes, and the impressions, no matter of which kind. We do really much appreciate it because it's really our best wish, promote health way of doing and right way actually to doing English Cocker Spaniel. I wouldn't say that, and always would recommend to improve the technique, so you will be able to have these people, to have this breed be done like that, because actually we done like by this, because we just explained what would be and what is happening when you are choosing clippers to do it. Yes. when you are doing it on a regular basis, how much time you need? For example, like this is really not dog that is not groomed for 3 months, and now we want to do the entire process in front of the camera. But when you are doing it often, so it's meaning what would be a routine?
How long it would last? Like that? You asked me that. For
Yes.
how long?
Yes. How long would be last to be nice?
About 3-4 hours.
Not hours. 3-4 hours. If you will do, how often?
I do how often? Like in 3 months. Like if I'm doing a monthly, hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, that's right.
And you are baiting them on a regular basis of 7 to 10 days, depending on the code.
With the boys, absolutely.
Yeah, with the boys, because they're being.
Yeah.
Okay, we are sending. What type of the code king is that? Again, like we are giving back the answer. It's a code king of Mars. Yes.
Yeah, Mars. Yeah, plastic one. This is the plastic.
Okay.
And 19 blades.
19 blades. Joanna from Greece sends kisses and thanks. We are great. Nina Anya is thanking. Well done. You are wonderful.
Thank you, girls.
Thanks, girls.
So again, opposite side, upside down, and
Yeah, you just said one. You said you're doing this way and then you're doing the opposite. That is sometimes, you know what was, I had a very nice, great seminar in Bilbao last month, 2-3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Dushko is amazing, 1 in a million, says Ana Radovanovic. Shvorkov. Yes, Hannah the Great. Wonderful Quebec, Canada. Good morning, Canada. So the people from the west coast, west of the world are slowly joining us up. It's a morning there. What I wanted to, I started my little story from Bilbao. I said, in the morning I did a poodle, and then in the evening again I did the poodle. She said to me, in the morning you did it this way, and now you are doing it that way. I said, why you are doing that? Because I said, I don't know. She said, how you don't know? Because I said, if you are just making it on the, if you know what you want to have, that is the main issue. If you know what you are looking for, it doesn't matter how you will get there. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely agree with you.
Hi from Russia, Dushko. Your work is wonderful, says Elena.
Hello, Elena. Thank you very much.
Belova, you know?
Yep.
Thank you from Italy. Oh, Kathleen says, I'm sorry, we need to go because client is here. Love you, Kathleen. Okay. And yeah, thank you very much for taking care, such a great care of that baby. I send it to you. Thanks a lot. Okay. Hi from Sarajevo, Alma says, great and wonderful job. Loic from Italy. Sasha, thank you for these live videos. People can learn a lot. Also, thanks for the wonderful cosmetics. Oh, boy, I love you. Yeah. Thank you very much. Which kind of cosmetic are you use?
It's really necessary to say so.
To maintain this wonderful coat.
Yeah. Well, I do use Sasha Reese cosmetics. And I'm really pleased with that, because this is a cosmetic that works so nice. And I had an adventure, I told you, when I was with my favorite black dog, Jolica, in the ring now for the Best in Show, and we were waiting for the Best in Show. You know, mm-hmm. He won the group, and we were just waiting for the final examination by the UK judge who was doing the Best in Show. And okay, it was raining outside, and my mistake was I did not let him, go do his business, because we did not have a time. We had to go in a pre-ring, and we stayed for quite a longer time there. And well, there was the place for the top winners were there with some hay, and my dog just was about to be lifted on a table, but he went go to his job.
Pee-pee.
Yeah, that's right. And I saw the people, you know, just waving me. I was looking what was he doing, and he would just lift his leg. And the good thing and the great thing with this conditioner of yours is that this just went through, and it really didn't make any harm to his coat. So he won the best in show. So it's not really didn't. I mean, he won, I guess, because
He's
of
a
other
great
qualities.
dog,
but
of
yeah,
course.
anyway, it really works so nice for the coat, because it makes it soft, it makes straight, it protects coat, and the most important thing I think is give a moisture and feed the coat. So it's so yes, this is what I'm using.
Well, what should I say?
What should I invent say? Something else. I don't know what, but invent something.
Yeah. Juliana from Italy sending kisses, sends your work is simply perfect. Yeah, that is why we have
you. Well, this is it.
What? Things
with a coat key, things with fingers will be ended, like a final touch. Now we will have to have here. So now you can see the shape, what we are trying to do here.
What we are trying to do.
We're trying to make him, now he's got some top line. Well, we have now recognizable part where we are going to use the scissor to make our shoulders, you know, pointed. We have a nice fit here. We just have to round it with a little bit with the scissors. We have, okay, tell it's all right. It has to be done, but now we need a scissor. This is the part of the job.
Great. Okay, so now we are using scissors.
Yeah, masterpiece collection.
Against Asheris.
That's right.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So what I'm doing with the ridge here is trying to move the coat. It goes in this part, like doing this and this.
Following the...
Doing the opposite against the way it grows. And try to make it as shorter as possible, right here on a stop.
Okay, can you just give us back the picture? Oh, congratulations, your technique of scissors is amazing, using scissors.
Yep, now.
You practiced? It was easy.
I just accepted.
Simply gorgeous. Trying to learn stripping. Yes. And yes, we will have that course coming up with the Dushko together on Sashri's Academy, and you can follow the. Okay, time to learn stripping. And what about, oh yes.
Just a little bit, just a tiny thing here to do. And he has this line, but the stop is there now, and it makes different.
Especially when you watch it from a side.
From a side,
show to the camera from a side.
From a side, it's, yeah, now it's different.
Because actually, yeah, there is, you see, you will not get rid of these.
No,
actually,
no,
that will give
a proper shape.
And what the standard says, which kind of skull it should be.
Skull? Well, the line of the head is supposed to be parallel. It doesn't set by standard. It's now the common thing that people expect to see. And with the parallel lines of a head, you need to have a pronounced stop, but not too much. Because then you will lose the shape of the English Cocker Spaniel. You will go closer to American, which is not good things to have. For an English cocker.
Yes. Do you know how to grooming American?
I think so.
Do you?
It's easier than with the English cockers because you have a less job to do.
Stvarno? U stvari, really?
Really.
Kako stvarno?
I mean, yes.
Really stvarno. That's cool. So, what we want to, what you're doing now?
I'm just moving some coat from his face. You know, he's got some coat here and trying to make it short, clean, and you know, like grooming dog. Nothing special. There is nothing special here. I really truly believe that we can use a clip here. You know, but I don't have a clip, so I'm not a clipper. You know, so I'm using my scissors, but
You would use a clipper.
some people do that, and there is no difference if you do that right
But you
here.
will
on
sure
the
not
front.
hand strip with a knife, so doing it like that, plucking it with a, how you call that? Plucking it with that strange
Yeah,
yellow
whatever.
thing, whatever we placed on your finger.
Yes.
No?
Well, see, grooming with a dog, old dog, is all the time you are surprised, you know, to see a whiter and whiter parts on him. You know, because it used to be the same color as this one, but he's now getting gray. For 9 years, it's okay, I think, but still, surprise, surprise.
Yeah, he's a nice boy. He really enjoys it. So I would really love you to be here to see. But even though we have a great technical support, so I'm quite sure that you see everything. And please, if you would love to ask any questions, do feel free to do so. And as well, share this and help other people learn a little bit about what was now that strange movement of your fingers.
This one.
What you was looking at.
I was checking for the sternum, you know, just to see where to start.
Why?
Because I usually start from sternum. Sometimes with a dog who has a shorter neck and start a little bit lower, making an optical impression that the dog has a longer neck. Or if I have some kind of giraffes with me, I then lift it up, trying to make it in balance as possible. Because the point of grooming is making dog as in balance as possible.
What does the balance?
Balance.
What is balance? When you say balance, what do you think balance is actually?
Something that is make a nice picture to your eyes, if I ever can say so. The same question is what the type means. You know, it is something that is recognizable and that you can see all the time with a dog, and then you can just accept as a true and the right thing for some breed. This is how I, feel about it.
Okay, it might be.
What do you think the balance is?
Balance?
Yeah. When you say a nice balanced dog, I know that you will see the balanced dog, and the dog will probably be...
The balance, if you would, yes, of course. Can you just...
No, the coffee, the brush.
You're going to the brush. When we say, for me, the balance doesn't fall in parts. So that every single, because balancing, when you say balancing, it's meaning that you can stay against the gravity.
Okay.
And that is actually in the grooming world, using a sentence without really approaching the real meaning of the sentence can cause a little confusion.
Okay.
So, for example, when I speak about the balance, my intention is to keep everything against the gravity. So, but with the grooming, it's very easily out of the balance, because when you see the picture, that picture should look like it's balanced. Balance does mean will not fall apart, not while standing, not while moving. So that's something what I think it's a balance. But
so it's easy to
have a nice and clean line.
That's right.
Great, thanks. I'm quite impressed how chopping all over the place you are doing with those scissors and still having a very beautiful line. It's theoretically almost impossible.
Okay.
But no, just do it, because that is what is extremely interesting to be shown, is that people see that actually your hand is guided by your mind. So your hand is guided by your subconsciousness. That is your hand, and your technique is already part of your habit and routine. And in order to develop routine, you need to work on the mind, so in the conscious mind. But while in the conscious mind, it's not useful yet because it's not a habit. And that is what we need to really understand. It's actually that if we want to develop a new habit, it requires time, and it requires, understanding and feelings towards real emotions that you go actually for and stand for. And this is how you will develop the routine. So now you are using these little surgeries.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to keep the inside ears clean.
You can also do this with a
clippers. Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. See no point why not to, except this is my own dog, and my own dogs are not used to clippers. So, I don't think that Harry would enjoy this as much as he's enjoying this.
Yes. Okay. So what is about... just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any questions? Not yet. I just lost my window where we are. Okay. Watching with you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hi, people. Okay, now what I wanted to ask is actually, I don't see any question now. Thank you very much for your reviews, for your help, for everything. The question is very reasonable. We ask those questions. How do you recommend we ask everything of that? Nicola, we ask that. Thank you very much, guys, for this awesome. How do you pronounce S?
Lost you.
Yeah, because that's amazing, no? Because now finally you get rid of me, so you get the chance to focus on your work.
Yeah, well.
So
just use a little bit of scissors to make some things, like here, just to make a proper shape of a head.
What is a proper shape of a head? What does it mean, proper shape?
It means not too rough, not too.
It's that's very funny. I said, I must tell you this story. You know that in our academy we have one when we speak about standards, and then I have on some exam. It's not exam because actually 15% of the students pass that test. If I take a standard of the dog, no matter which dog, and I remove the name of the breed from the standard. And if there is some significant, not even significant color, and I leave almost everything rather than the name of the breed.
All right.
And the history of the breed.
All right.
And then I give them standard and ask them what breed the standard explains. 15% of the people pass through that exam. Because if you are reading a standard, and beforehand you are not knowing which breed you are reading about, there is no clue that you will know which breed actually you are reading about. Because a lot of things are so gray, so as you said, not rounded, not
Yes.
not
Not too rough,
not too rough,
yeah,
not too this, not to that. Like
That's
all the time is like kind of very gray. So it can be either or. The question is who is reading the standard and who is interpreting the standard.
Agree. That's right.
No?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you just help us with that camera? So we use a camera, the other camera as well, because you stand. Okay. Next time, pom grooming. Yes, we will have pom groomings again very soon. I promise. Hi from Colorado again. Thank you very much. Hi people. Thanks. Okay, where the thanks gone now? I just wrote thanks. Okay. Now.
Here is done, almost. Just we would like to have a shape.
How do you scissors the scissors of the? How did you scissor the inside of the ear? Holy masses. How did you?
Use the classic scissors and then just go this way and move what I like. I can do a little bit more, no problem at all. So just remove the coat. Nothing inside the ear. There is really nothing spectacular to do because you just have to move the coat out.
But it's a hygiene. Actually helps the ear breathe. No.
It is. Well, to be honest, we agree to have this, you know, grooming and everything. So this is why I left all the ears. All my other dogs already, though they are not fully groomed, all of them has feet done and inside of the ears because I just cannot let go the. It's absolutely the question of hygiene. Nothing.
Great. Now okay, we have Gingy. Is it Gingy? Is it that how pronounced? Desmitrosh.
Okay.
No? She's from France. She says, I have a perfect particular model for your next time.
Yeah, okay, it will be before the crafts.
Huh?
Yeah, I know, yeah, it will be actually. And
Oh, you know that?
yeah, yeah, that's right.
Be on the craft.
No, it will be before the crafts.
Aha.
Yeah,
Okay,
I have
great.
to groom a dog. Yeah, all right.
Okay, we love you back. Okay, let's see what's gone so far.
Well, okay, now we have a head, a ear, a neck, and now we have to make these things here. Point of upper arms, point of well-made shoulders, point of end of the work we have done before.
Okay, so now we are going to Anne says the best period for grooming. I don't know, is it the question or the
Statement.
So what are you doing? How close to skin you are going so far?
Here, very close to the skin with the front feet. Here, I leave more because in that way I can make this upper arm appear and point it like, you know. If the dog has a little bit shorter upper arm, I make it even longer. Optically, not really. The judge can always go over the dog and there are no fooling around things, but it gives a nicer picture, that's for sure.
This is very nice angulations. It says, okay, so Anne is asking 6 weeks or more to have the grooming in between, like the routine of the grooming.
As I said, some parts can be done weekly, some parts can be done just on the right time, you know. And every dog is actually different, you know.
Yeah,
somebody.
that is what I just wanted to add there. Every dog is different. And so routine somewhere in between once a month or once in 6 weeks would be a great.
Yeah, it will
correct?
be some, yeah, some.
Yes.
some.
Okay, so bravo dole majstore, Nemanja Rančić.
Thank you, Nemanja Majstore.
Okay, sending back Nemanja Majstore. Regards. Very nice response. Thank you guys very much for being with us. And thank you very much for your questions, shares, and impressions. Dusan is doing an amazing job, and I'm not letting actually him enjoy this by putting up all kind of questions. Myself being interested in as well, helping you understand maybe a little more about this, but focus on everything would be get to know what you want and then follow the technical routine. It will help you achieve what you want. That would be that might be a nice idea. Thank you, Anne, very much. Okay, so now, what do you want to achieve now? What's the purpose of your move?
Movement is like, okay. Sometimes you have a coat on elbows, and sometimes when you send the dog up and down, if you have the more coat here, it just looks like that his elbows are not tight with his body. And so he will not be judged, but anyway, I'm trying to, to make it.
So actually, you want to have a clean elbow.
That's right.
Right?
That was my
time. That's very nice. And now we are doing the. Can you just move your head a little bit away?
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we just don't see what you're doing.
Okay. I might do like not watching. But
no, I'll take care about that.
Not sure about the result, but
no, it's
but
okay.
Anyway,
I follow.
Anyway, I can.
Yes.
Him.
Thank you.
And well, Harry is really a pleasure because he has got a really strong fore chest, So it's a wonderful thing to work with him here, because in this part you can.
How close you get in between? Are you open? Do you have a significant difference in between front leg and chest? Are you going so deep in between or not?
I do.
Are you dividing? Are you cutting out the coat from the armpit or not? Or not? Is this here?
Armpit something? Yeah, I'm pardon. I'm moving coat from armpit. Just we don't need that coat, and it's all the time makes tangles. So if I can remove that. Here it is.
Okay, so what is very nice to understand is actually, as you can see now, slowly, the dog will just appear. So armpit off.
We of course keep this coat, but armpits are totally clean.
Okay, and now what you can see slowly that the dog is appearing in its very nice body shape with the furnishing all over the place. That is actually what amazed me always. You see how nice shoulder, nice front is appearing, and very well and nicely angulated dog in front. Your chest is very nicely set, and angulations of the front are presented. This is not because you need to present angulations of the front or back or whatever. This is because a natural shape of the dog's body appears this way. Because when you are able to make the dog appear in its natural state, and the Cocker Spaniel, as the most sporting breed, it's a nice body shape with the furnishing, correct?
Yep.
Then if we know how the body shape is correct to be, then you will be able to make it, no matter which kind of technique you will use.
Agreed.
You must agree with everything.
Yeah.
Can we argue on anything? Please?
Let's find something. Yeah.
Let's make fun out of this. to do more engagement.
We can fight just for fun, no problem.
Oh, that's fun.
For example, please give me some coffee.
Hey, you want coffee?
Yep.
Yes, here you go. You want something more other than coffee?
Okay. Good, thank you.
So, Now you're doing the
same thing
same
from
thing
the opposite.
the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you love to see a little fuller muzzle or no? Like a nose?
With him,
Mm-hmm.
I did. I did. I
You
would like
would?
to. Yeah, I would like to see a more face in him.
Mm-hmm.
But again, he's a granddad. He a little bit lost his
Oh
expression.
yes, expression. But still, the expression appear very nice. Just maybe a lot because the muzzle is very nice and would be long with the nice
Yeah.
loose skin to create a nice shape. But maybe just a little fullness is
Agreed.
missing at this
Yep.
point. But still doesn't make any. He's gorgeous. He fell in sleep.
I think he's bored.
Bored. Have nice. Again, thank you very much for being with us today. This video will not stay too long on the Facebook, but it will be available for purchase inside Sasha's Academy, where you will have your instructor on the English Cocker Spaniel that's named Dusha Village. Dushko, I'm sorry. Why I keep doing that?
You are not focused?
On Dushko?
Yep.
No, I'm very much focused on grooming. So I messed up with the name.
That's the point.
I'm very much focused on your grooming.
That point, yeah. Well, I can be a boy if you like.
I'm sorry. If I use clipper on the face, is that okay? And which side would she use?
I said I really cannot give any tip about using a clipper because I'm not using myself. I don't think it will be a big difference because there are generally no undercoat here, so you cannot really ruin anything. But it will be something with a small place for the ears, for inside ears, for the same I would use for let's say for ears.
Mm-hmm.
You know that for poodles, for example, what kind of
For example, on this kind of faces, I would use a 7-blade verse. I would never go with any blade that can go with because it will leave a lot of marks.
right.
So everything what I would do is actually use a 7 verse and go against.
Yeah, just that.
And just add. Then you just do it with the
Tiny shears, yeah.
thinning shears. Just work around, so you will be able to place everything on the right. Everything on the right place.
Tricky thing about golden cockers is that every mistake is so visible, and there is a different coloring in such case, and then you have a dog with a lot of different things on his body, and that does not look nice.
Let's make this okay. Say hi.
Okay, it's like a weird selfie.
It's a live stream. Okay, so we answered that one. And now you're doing the same.
The same, just making, this was done with the coat king, this was done with the fingers. I have to
Will
make
you leave
some
the
eyelashes. I like eyelashes.
Oh, I like
In
it.
girls, particularly, sometimes in boys, I just make it a little bit shorter, but I always keep them. It gives them softer expression.
Okay, you're very welcome, and thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. So I cannot touch this thing because then actually I just lose everything. So I need to act. Thank you. Just answer to see where we stay with the. Okay. Why did you scissor the inside of the ear? Okay, we answered that one. Okay, I said, here and there, go
I'm
on.
really, ready to accept any other, suggestion about moving a coat from inside ears without scissoring and not clipper. So I don't know what else I do. There is no chance.
No. I think it was just a question why you are using that. You said maybe it would be would you use a clipper if you would want to have?
Yeah. It's okay to use a clipper really, but just it's faster for me. And I told you my dogs are not used to that.
Mm-hmm.
And the first and most important thing for me is that they still enjoy this as much as possible.
Yeah, but really, he's really cute. He does fall in sleep.
I can't say really what would be how many times in his life he was groomed, so I think he's just used to it.
Yeah, but oh my God, what a nice face. Never mind, just leave it. I'm just bored. No, I'm sorry. So I'm looking like you have here a little more hair sticking out.
3 hairs are left.
3 hairs. No, you're doing. Everything just flows. And when we said that when I speak about this, I always say Sasha is in search of towards free flow of excellence. That is actually what you can witness here. This is 20 years of living the English Cocker Spaniel. Just flows out of you. And then, sometimes it's very difficult to explain why you are doing something because actually you just came out with the things you are doing.
That's right.
So it's much more difficult and easier from me from this angle, watching what you are doing and then try to figure out why you are doing that way because sometimes the people I call as a guest here are not aware about why they are doing things they do. And then you are coming. Then we are coming into the focus, and then the speaker can say, "This is how you are doing it." No, this is how I am doing it. The question is why you are doing that way, and then to encourage other folks to search on their way of expressing the things, because as you said, there is a guy, Cegledi, very kind of rich in the knowledge of the English Cocker Spaniels and in retrieving dogs as well. No, very famous judge.
Yeah.
And his shape of the Cocker Spaniels are amazing.
That's right.
As well.
Yeah.
But you see the technical expression of that source of the content of his knowledge is actually
different and in
different
its own way. Yeah, that's fine.
Different way. So the technical expression of something is a form in which way the content of your knowledge is being expressed outside yourself. And it's not something what we should be really focused about, because sometimes you will see something today and then you will implement it as a tip, and then when you are going to have that implemented, it will not look like you would expect, because it's a way of someone else is doing the thing, no? And this is what I always encourage people when you are seeing this someone growing in this way, where the knowledge actually just flows out of himself. Try to ask yourself what you can do so you can learn to express your knowledge in the same way. But trust me, first thing you need to have is the knowledge. So then the knowledge is looking for the way to be expressed, and then technical ability appears. It doesn't go opposite way. It doesn't go opposite way. So in order to groom the front of the English Cocker Spaniel, you really need to understand how the front is looking like first. No?
I agree. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, when I'm doing, like these master classes, and have my students with myself and workshop and everything, I let them do, the things they are doing, and I cannot really tell them, look, in this part you will come with the scissors this way or whatever. I just can say what the final results are supposed to look like on specific breed in English Cocker, and it's up to them
how they will achieve it.
How they that's right. Because generally, in some time, with some experience, they will come to the easiest way for them. How should they?
If they are not stick to the technique,
they shouldn't be stick to that much, you know. And for me, one of my really greatest friends, he's a left hand. So absolutely no way that I can explain him what to do,
and
how to do that, because my left hand is totally useless. But I just can tell him how to.
What is the goal?
Yeah. What is the goal? That's right. That's the point.
And then when you know the goal, then the way how you will get there, it doesn't matter. It's same like when you want to come from the point A to point B, for example, from Belgrade to Zagreb, you can go either or. You can choose the way how you will get there, but if you know where you are going, you will get there. If you know, eventually, you will get there.
Or you will visit Hungary or Bosnia or whatever you want to go around. So here is the point to make no differences, and again with the golden dog, with the black dog it's so easy. I really can trim a golden dog and go the next morning in the ring with him. With the golden dog I usually do it before there's some important show, something like 10 days earlier, you know, to start really, you know, from a hairy bush to make a cocker. And then final touch in the morning before the show, or the night before the show, depends. But you know, with the golden dogs, it's really tricky thing, because my point is that there is no difference now here. You don't have a white spots on everything that you can cause.
Dragan Jeftic sends us hugs from and he says that we are very vredni. How do you say vredni?
Hard worker.
Hard-working ones?
Yep.
Yeah, especially when you say it in množini.
Yeah, okay. Hvala mu puno.
Yes.
Nek uživa u trudnoći.
I think he's working a lot as well.
Yep.
Busy voice. Hi. And again, can you see this now? I think you're doing it great, and a nice shot for the camera. You get everything of that away. Actually just opening the elbow, as you said.
That's right. So see, these are something that are supposed to be removed.
I will stay just without charger. And just move a little bit aside.
Just make it like this.
Is this okay? Yes. This is perfect. So it's really close to the skin.
Yep. Again, armpits out.
Mm-hmm. So what would be a way of How close you are going aside to the sternum?
How close?
You're going to the sternum from side. How wide is this sternum goes?
Yeah, well.
Just on the sternum. No,
Just
everything else is.
Well,
is
here
off.
is the sternum, here sides, and I'm leaving. You know, it depends. If you have a dog with a lot of muscles here, then you can leave more coat to grow on the same side, and you have plenty of him. Sadly, sometimes you have a dog with not so promoted, you know, sternum and even left. Then you should move a coat here, and then to leave impression that he has something there.
Would you? I don't remember, and even if I remember, maybe it would be nice to ask again, because we have people coming and going in and out from the live stream. It's as a judge, what impresses you the most? If you have a similarity in the code, in the structure, but one has a better this, the other one has better that. What what things you will go after? So
we are speaking now about the coat, or we are speaking about the dog generally?
I'm speaking about you as a judge. So no matter now you say me a beautiful shape of the dog, no matter which kind of body is, and then I will say yes.
Yeah. All right. So well, then in that case, I would go for the well balanced dog that, in my opinion, can work like a gun dog. It's a stupid answer, to be honest, but it means a lot if you know what you're looking for. So I've got a dog who uses himself a lot. It probably means that he's a well-made dog with a nice balanced angulation, and also with a straight legs and no faults anywhere there. But this is something what I'm looking forward to see. And final thing, when I want to award best of breed, for example, I go for the cutest expression.
What does the cute mean?
Cute means really like something that makes me, I would like to give you a kiss. And this is probably why the Beaches all the time wins, because a Beaches generally has a cuter faces. So
Really?
Yeah, that's right. Well,
and
in my opinion, Cocker Spaniel is a girl, not a boy. So I know people will hate me because of that, but this is my opinion. And
why would anyone hate you?
Yeah, because there are a lot of people who adores their boys, and then they simply cannot understand why. Is it possible a girl to win over a boy? It's like no way. For me, it's very impossible.
Okay, and now maybe a nice question is: you have a nice body.
Okay.
Let's say nice body that works, and there is not a lot of coat presented.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, and the coat doesn't give so much nice and the flary expression.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And then but that dog has very nicely rounded ribs and beautiful forehead.
Yeah, all details.
Nice, everything
right.
is there, okay.
Yeah.
No coat.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you have a not so nice dog with a not so nice chest, let's say overangulated, but for this kind of breed is, let's say, might be a little problem.
Yeah.
Okay, light in bone structure, but flary coat and beautiful outline in picture.
Mm-hmm.
Which one you would go for?
It's kind of a ended question, to be honest. But if you want to argue now, I can say so.
No. I know. I really know why I'm asking this question, and because you're a judge.
Yeah. Okay,
I never judged the dog. I was always on the opposite side. But I'm curious, really, about what you will tell me, and then we can.
I would tell you really that I would go for a dog with a well-made body, and the coat eventually might come over. The dog with a lot of coat will always have a lovely coat, but he will never have a nice body. It's not possible to build up in
No, but we are speaking about the moment of the show.
Anyway, the moment is like, okay, I would go for
and then
even the hairless dog, only the dog that really, I cannot give an excellent or clipped dog, because then the coat structure is not proper, you know. So I don't know if the coat is actually, you know, curly or whatever, so it's trying to be mistaken. But again, if you read the standard, you can say that he has a nice, straight, silky coat, little longer on ears, feathers here, chest, bellies, and a little bit on the hind leg.
So we'll go after, for example, now you have a beautiful lineup, and then you have first, second, third.
Yep.
And you need to take a picture in front of the big audience, and you will put up the hairless dog first.
Yeah.
And then you will put a beautiful outliney dog on the second.
Yeah, and people would wonder why on earth, how on earth that one over that one. Well, but
and then you then your dog will go into the best in show ring, and then the judges around sitting will say what the heck he did. Or
yeah, well, that's right. Well, look,
is that going that way?
It is going that way. Thanks God, we again develop more than that, because nowadays you don't have anymore a final picture of the best of breed, the best of property stats, let's say, or the final placement that goes on the internet. You have a video. Also, judging from the classes, judging for the... So, again, sometimes you will see that your hairless dog moves like a dream around, and the super hairy creature is doing something there, so it's different, you know. So, I would go for the hairless but nice made dog.
Because of the video.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. And I all the time show up to the others. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay, this is how he ended up looking like. Okay. That cute. That was a very, I can say, politically correct answer.
Thank you.
Very much politically correct answer.
Okay. His front is done. Let's go to the other side, sweetie. Nico.
I missed this one. It says, Elena says, nice time to remember the time Simon took first place at the competition grooming Dushko. Thanks for live broadcast. We need to learn always. Elena says.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. We have really a lot of questions. Somewhere I lost myself in all of these. I don't know where to watch. Let's say maybe I'll ask this. I'll just give you a little.
Maybe I can turn a little bit like this.
No, can I ask you to post any questions, so maybe I will be able to find something? I just want to find your questions, but I'm not able to. Can you discuss setting the ears? Okay, thank you very much. Peggy, I think. Okay, so what we said, can you discuss the setting of ears?
Setting?
Yeah. What does the standard say? How the ear should be set?
Low set before the angle of
under the
under, sorry.
So this is under, then low.
Yeah, well, he's got like earrings so low there.
Very nice.
And generally he has a longer skin.
Yes, he does have a
he has a very long ears, and all his progenies has a long ears. I mean, sometimes I feel like surprised to see colleague judges like, measuring these things, because it's supposed to come to the top of the nose, but what this really doesn't mean, it will not make a cocker better or worse if he has that kind of length of ears. That's right, So, but.
Okay, great. I hope this would match your question. Okay. Thank you so much, people, for your sharing. And it says, congratulations. This is most liked video so far.
Okay.
Okay, now we are doing the rear.
Yeah, which we also like a lot to be rounded and muscled, well muscled.
And what you are going to take down with your, it says no video signal, is that correct? We do have, like, try to refresh the page, Vesna, try to refresh the page, and then it might appear again. Okay, so what are you doing now? Like, how long you will... Okay, what is intention? Let's start that way.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah,
well,
what you want
this is,
to
you know, I try to remove coat from this part because this, if the coat is longer, it will make the dog longer. And we want a short, hobby cocker here. But on the other way, I really have to take care about the length of the coat on the top of the thighs, because if you remove too much, thighs will be too narrow.
Okay.
And we would like to see a nice butt. To be honest, this dog is not in training. He lives his life like laying on the couch and just go out to do his business, you know, and go back. He's not running much as he used to do, and he used to be a wider here, but the point was the coat grooming, so this is why I'm not, you know, he can be trained easily again, and he probably will for some shows in the summer, but he will not be shown in the next few months. So this is how we can try to move the thing. And again, when I was grooming with the Coat King, I was going a little bit behind because this is the way how I'm going to brush the thighs and make the coat around him. Make it
Up here.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a question. These days you hear a lot of people that use a Coat King. How do you feel about that? I still do old-fashioned head sweeping. So if you, when this video would be done, you might, okay, I promise you, I'll leave it for a couple of hours on still. So you can see that actually Dushko was using Coat King all over the place, because he said this is a tool that helped him save time. Am I correct? Save time, but also improve the shape, outline.
Yeah. For me it's easier, and I think I can do even better results with this. So easier for me. I have really nothing against the hand stripping. I truly admire people who do that, and it's a wonderful thing.
Thank you, Nicolette, very much for your putting us up this question again. So we might want to know that we have people coming in and out, and maybe I'll ask you sometime 2 times.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
No
problem.
Okay, so how do you do the tail? Do you like? Did you learn your eye to see the cocker with the long tail, or how do you feel yourself seeing them now? Like
I was watching yesterday Westminster, you know, and there were cockers with the dog tails, and to be honest, I was a little bit like surprised to see them now, you know, because I got used to dogs with the long tails. Still believe that docking is not so, you know, ouch thing for the small puppies, and still I do have problems with the dogs that wave too much, they're wagging their tails and hurt it. But
it says Kelly says no video, just black screen. But we have here in our production. Does anyone else has a problem? Like people try to. Video looks good. Okay, thank you, Mona. I think that Miriam Psycho joined. Hi, people, and thank you very much for sharing, commenting, and sharing your impressions with us. This is an amazing time we spent here at the Sashri Studio in Belgrade, together with Duško. Okay, I want to be kind of, you know, nice. And then I said, Duško, it's coming like to be shortened from Duša, if you get like myself. Because I really get when someone called me Alexander.
You like it or not?
I just don't hear it, but yes, I do agree, I'm sorry. Duško.
That's my name.
Duško. Oh, video is okay, thank you, Katja. Video is okay when refreshed. Great, thank you. And where did you disappear?
Just take another.
Okay, I can give you it once. You want curve?
No, I've got everything I need now. So.
Okay. And then, just a second. what did you use?
Well, I just moved
Aha,
some...
can you move it a little bit aside? On the other side. Opposite. On the other side. It's too much.
My back. Okay.
Your back.
Now we confuse him, because see, I can stay like this, and he will keep it.
The always question was, how do you feel about, okay, we have maybe new questions. You're absolutely master. Thank you, Sasha, for sharing. Thank you, Nina. And then we have Becky. I didn't know you took so much of Undertale. What, that how it should always be?
Yeah, this is how I do. Yeah, that's right. Again, for me, it's a thing of hygiene.
Hygiene?
Yeah, that's right. Especially with the males. You know, with the girls, you cannot go too fast because, too far down. But with the boys, you can do that because, again, when you look the dog from the side,
yeah, that is the intention. When you look at dog from a side,
you don't have any coat that will spoil the outline.
The line of the angulation.
That's right. That's right.
That is what we want to see.
Yes, that's right. And now we are going to hand strip again. This part and this part.
This part and this part. Okay.
Yep.
This part and this part.
I showed that.
Now we are using again our finger.
Yes. So I'm not grooming undercoat now.
Okay.
So I cannot go on the opposite side.
So you're going with the coat.
Yeah, I'm going with the coat now.
Okay, with the coat. Thank you, with the coat. Okay, we're going with the coat. Okay, I see. Thank you so much. Thank you, Becky, for your question. What is this? Thank you, people, for your questions, shares, comments, and impressions. It does mean a lot to us because this is how we get engagement going on with this. Okay, so what do we want to do?
We want to now appoint hind angulation. Again, tricky thing about the people, and I just read about that actually.
Read or wrote?
Read about that. That, you know, point to hind angulations is leaving a lot of coat here on the hocks and removed coat here, which is true. But the basic is making where is the knee.
Okay.
So let's move the coat and point really where is the knee. So show the knee somewhere with the coat.
Okay.
And it will appear very soon here. So then people from the side can see the dog. If you can see the well ungulated dog. We will move this, but still he's well ungulated and not too much, not over ungulated dog. We just want to make a dog that has a nice angulation.
Okay, Anna said, Sasha, one proposal. Think about a grooming golden in a full coat online. A lot of our friends in US and Canada, groomers and breeders, don't have experience in grooming goldens in European way. Their grooming is totally different. Yes. Yeah, I really have an. I really do have. I do have. I really do have. How do I say that? A plan to having a golden for sure. And the reason, what I think the reason is why the American, American and Canadian as well, some Asian goldens are shown completely in different type of shape, is because actually on some stage it's actually almost completely other kind of appearing breed. They don't have the same expression, they don't have the same body type, they don't show them, and the quality of the coat. We had like maybe 2-3 years ago, one American showed dog in Italy. He was presented by one.
Which breed? Which breed?
Golden.
Golden Retriever. Okay.
The Anna said, should we present online grooming of the European way of making Goldens? I said, sure, we have a Golden on mine, but also I think that if the American type of the Golden Retriever would be groomed as a European, the appearance of the dog would be completely different because they have other kind of head and expression.
Agree. And the coat
quality is completely different. Yes. And the way they show them almost like a German Shepherd, you know, with those angulations in behind and a long coat front. But on some stage, I can't say I don't like that. I really enjoy. Do you like that?
I don't have much experience watching them, really, you know, because...
American, those American Goldens?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So, again, you know, like, well, I like what I used to see, you know, but again, if you see a nice dog, well-made dog, it can be shown this way or the other way. Just the point is it really the type I'm looking for to watch? Again, the English Spring, yeah. English Springers I've seen yesterday at Westminster. Well, no, English Cockers are not so different. There is a difference in style, not so much in type, but with the English Springers,
like appear completely different breeds.
Like two different breeds, you know. And to be honest, I cannot say really which... To
compare English to American Springer is like you compare English to the Irish. No?
I wouldn't go so far, but okay, yeah, that's right. There is some sense.
I mean Springer Spaniels.
Yeah, Springers, that's right.
Like, yeah. What's going on? It was a kiss for me, thank you. So we want to exaggerate the hock.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, to make it clean, you know, because...
So back angulations appear. Yeah, from this end you're really, now you're seeing how nice and excellent, like he's gorgeous, like really.
Yep. Yeah. He dropped the top line of leg.
Yeah, of course, but he's dead. He's like... Start to appear, no?
Yeah, there he is.
There he is.
Almost.
Getting there. So you're going against, I mean worse.
Yeah, well, this is some coat, some undercoat, but altogether it will stay here. So we'll do that.
Hi from Romania. Can you explain, please, what is a streaming and what is stripping? Streaming and stripping? What is the streaming and stripping?
What is the streaming and stripping?
Yes.
Streaming is like something that's lasting.
Can you just, Carmen, can you just put up your question? And Anna said, agree with you on all about the type, but the things is that now they have imported a lot of Goldens from Europe and they don't know to groom them. Well, I do agree when you see that kind of, faces and necks of the European style and the English Goldens, no? In American type of the coat and grooming would be really funny on some stage. Now you are doing the hawk. Getting away, everything, or what?
Not everything, just we have to see first.
Where to start?
What do we have here?
What do we have a lot.
We have a plenty. We need to make this short and parallel to each other.
Parallel to what?
To each other.
Which each other?
Hooks to hook and
left to right, or one part of the
left to right.
How close?
Not too much, because in that way we will get a little bit narrow. Narrow, like, you know, the bone looks like not strong enough if we chop everything. It's not too close, really.
So we need still to have a bone appear.
Yeah, that's right.
Do we have a question? No. We have a very nice shot. Very grateful for the technical support on everything of these things, you guys. I did these live streams forever, but I much appreciate everyone who worked for me. But you rock so far. Okay, and yeah, to say,
It's a little bit too much here, so we will just let it fall down.
and everything you do with the thinning shears?
Yeah. I feel comfortable with them. There is no way I can make mistake with that.
With what?
Shears.
Which one you are using?
I don't know, it says something like Sasha Reese masterpiece.
Oh my God.
Somebody gave it to me, you know.
Yeah, that was a present for last time. Is it possible to present the grooming of the Bernard Shepherd? Bernard Shannonwood. Yes, of course. I do love to do them. When you strip, do you only use your fingers or you use knife from time to time?
Just fingers.
I don't teach. Do you have knives at all in your grooming tools?
Nope.
When you will be, I will let you know for sure. And I do have a right to go all over the place with the breeds and maybe find some more to present you. And you will find some schedule on top. Oh my God! What a nice outline on the back angulations appear now.
You.
Now again, you're using a facial scissors.
Yeah, just, you know, these are.
Cut all over the place.
That's right.
Close to.
Yeah, that's right. This
paw.
is what. Well, we just need to have.
Which kind of paws they need to have? What does it?
Cat feet. Cat, you know, like, look like cat feet.
Karin asked again, how old is the dog?
9 years.
He's 9 years.
Yeah.
Really great.
He's 9. He turned 9 in January.
So it was just his birthday.
Yeah. January the 12th.
January the 12th.
That's right, yeah. Little golden dog was born.
And this is actually what you see when this is very nice and comfortable for the dog to keep their legs. So you're not pulling too much aside. You're just moving it with how the dog will normally move. And then they feel comfortable to stay and to support. This is, he really works perfectly. And all of this he did over the live stream was really just to be appreciated. You're just going so close to, do we have this? Yes, we do. It's amazing. We have very nice impressions. Marina, heb ook zijn en mooi, I don't understand. Daddy Harry, Alina, always in a super shape. Okay. That's really true.
Thank you, Alina.
Bobby, again, going in and out. Girls, thank you very much for being here. This does look amazing. I like your, so you're going to close to the
nails and feet.
Okay.
Harry has a big feet. You know, we called him when he was a puppy. We called him Bigfoot, and he really, you know, he's a wonderful. He has a big bone, strong and big feet. So if I left too much,
it would be like
then he didn't look so balanced. I mean, he looks actually, as you say, super balanced then in that case, because he would never fall down with such a big feet. But
like a ballerina.
Yeah. But generally, here it is. So the final thing.
Okay, how do you maintain so short and nice nails? How often do you cut them?
All the time when I'm doing it. These are.
My dream.
Do you have a curl?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
You need one? Thank you for sharing with this sad. Yes, the dream. Dushko is teaching with us at Sashri's Academy, and you are very welcome to enroll some of his classes. And he's doing it amazingly. With the curved scissors.
Yep.
And now you just blend the entire. It's the same, making short and parallel on the end. We will turn this to you, and then
you'll see.
Okay, you will see how it turned. Gorgeous. Oh my God, I do love this outline of yours. How do and you cut it just underline?
Yeah, this is.
Do you cut all of the hair between the toes, Gabor Antalas?
Not all the coat, but you know, like if we imagine that this is a nail, so I'm going inside of the nails here and move, but not really close to them. So optically make make a round. So see, there is a nail here. Okay, I'll left a little bit. But there is more coat here, as you can see. So not really, like, it's not a poodle. I'm just trying to make it rounded.
Round.
Yeah.
Round.
Round. And this is something that I can spend an hours doing that.
Only the feet?
Just the feet, yeah. I'm kind of...
Streber. I'm kind of Streber.
I'm kind of obsessed with the feet, you know.
Yeah, it's like, so here. Same here. And now you are just putting it together?
Yeah, just trying to make it, you know, like super perfect picture as possible. Again, with the black dog, it's so easy because you don't have any problems with the coat difference, with the coat color. But here, you've got a dog that, you know, this looks like all together.
Really much amazing and much appreciated.
Okay, now we have to do the same from the other side.
So you're doing first the back legs.
Yes.
And then?
Then I'm doing, just making clean the coat on the, because one things follow to another. If I'm doing a back legs and make this underline, it means I can follow the coat on the, making underline on the belly, and it will tell me from where to start grooming front legs. So it's, because I tell you, one thing leads to another, and it means that the dog looks like in balance. Okay. And same thing. I think people can see better now this way on this leg.
Can you see it nice? It's kind of amazing thing when you see someone expressing knowledge so flowing like you do. And I really enjoy.
I think it's a compliment.
I think it's a compliment. What way other you?
Yeah, okay.
I just that was actually what I did. Because this is a way. Oh, we have a very nice audience. 150 people are watching us. That's very nice. And he falling asleep. So I should stay like this.
Yeah.
That guy. The question is, do you have your bad days in grooming, and how you get through that when you need to do something and then you?
Well,
will you skip grooming on those days? Or
if possible, I would skip.
Really?
Yeah, if possible, because this is something what I'm doing because I like it. If I do not enjoy really, I don't like it, of course, and then it's better to stop. Of course, it's not easy. I mean, if I'm grooming my own dog, it's all right. So I just can say, okay, leave it and start tomorrow. Tomorrow will be another day. But you know, if you have some appointment and people just come and travel a lot of miles to come here for, you know, grooming, even from other countries, then you just cannot do that. You have to groom the dog.
And do you sometimes surprise yourself when you see your dog groomed? You was not expected to be as it appeared, and then you're like, whoa, who did this?
Yeah, well, sometimes dogs surprise me itself. You know, like first going over, just do not let me imagine that he can do, you know, nice as it ended on the, you know. But I think I can change him. I can move him like this. Okay.
Are they any better thinners than that, or it is the coat? What was that the question, Nicole? Nicole just asked, are they any better thinners than that, or it is the coat? Alina says, but if do they talk that short? In movement, the long hair stays outside. How that can be?
Which coat? This coat is going to be groomed, and this coat is not going anywhere.
So that coat will be groomed, and that coat is not going anywhere. And just a question: can you ask Nicole? Can you just put up the question? What does it mean that coat is like that, or he needs a better thinners? Just that.
Maybe it looks like something. I'm struggling with something. I don't know.
Do you?
I'm not. I don't know. Maybe it looks like, I don't know. Weeks.
Maybe it looks like you don't go through. Oh, Mina Piljevic is here.
Okay. How is Petra doing?
How the baby is doing? Daddy is quite busy here. Nice job. And I really, okay, is there any other? And Lavinia is also with us, Loic.
Okay.
Hi, boys. Okay, it says neck. Mirella says neck and 2 shoulders. For angulation, find it sometimes hard to groom. It's smooth. You use their thinning shears. I think that's the question. But if you rewatch the video, you'll see yes.
Yes,
like
he does. Yeah, that's it. This is what I'm doing.
Yes, he does look do the thinning shears, and he does look very, very smooth and very, very close. You want your coffee?
And a little bit of something else, please.
Yes. Oh. I didn't saw it's missing.
It's gone.
So really big pleasure having you here today. And I think I share the audience impressions as well. So to cheer up.
Thank you. Cheers.
We do have fun doing this English Cocker Spaniel, and he does look amazing and adorable. I'm sorry. I just want to put him on.
Yeah.
So? You said so. What does it
Yeah,
mean?
so it means we have to move this coat here.
Where do you want to move it?
Make it.
What the great angulation you did.
He's not standing anymore. Up.
Yes, I'm so sorry. Can you just transfer yourself to the Sasharis page so I can see your comments working on here? Thank you very much, people. And yes, I do love when you are putting up the questions. So we have things going on in and out. We have a very nice audience view. Just to see where it starts. Amazing! You see how great you have an amazing. What you're doing? Can you just post yourself a little bit behind?
Yeah.
So
well, I'll move him.
Which camera we do? This one. Okay.
I'll try to make how we are now doing. See, we have two, well, let's say parallel things. So we need to make it absolutely straight.
Okay. Very nice. I like that angulation, how it appeared. So how you are doing that? What is intention? What is your intention?
Intention is, if you leave too much coat here, when the dog moves from the side, it's just
Going all
following
over the
him
place.
and doing it. When you send the dog up and down, it will look that he's going closer, you know, to have to be narrow in movement. If you make it clean here, then the judge and everybody else will see where the hocks are, where the feet are, and how they move. That's wide enough. And especially you can make it parallel, so you see two normal legs
It's
pushing.
a gun dog that actually should be very powerful in drive, correct?
That's right, yeah. So, again,
So would you prefer to see the pulse when it's driving, or it's not important so high?
well, they are not kicking. You
Not
know,
kicking.
yeah,
Yeah,
they are
that-
not
that would
kicking.
be
Yeah,
better.
yeah, they use it. Yeah, that's right.
But still powerful.
They are using self. They are using themselves, and you can see that. You know, you know, everybody knows that the power goes from the hind leg. So you see how they use themselves.
Can I help you with all of these scissors?
I don't
Do you
know.
need everything of that? No head, okay, these scissors
Yeah,
maybe yes, but poking no.
No, not anymore.
No, not anymore. Kelly says, thank you for showing close-up, scissoring the feet. Very nice to be able to see that. So, thank you so much. As I
So,
said,
we have
there is a great production with us.
just has this.
Thank you.
And here.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Just to have him.
Stay normal. Yeah. The tricky thing with all dogs is that they eventually learn all the impossible ways to
Positions
stand.
to
Yeah,
stand.
how to torture you.
How
That's
to torture you.
to torture myself. Yeah. I think he's doing that now. But
Yeah, but
this
why?
is our game.
Why the dogs do enjoy grooming so much is actually because they do enjoy intention.
Well, yeah, of course.
And focus and everything we are doing with them is just something what really relax them and giving them possibility to calm down and enjoy the process. But actually, what they doing? Yes, I can. Yes, I can be your assistant.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Little guy. And what amazes me with this process is actually sometimes I flip off as well, in order that I don't know how long I did the grooming, but also the dog itself as well. I can flip off as well and enjoy and does not complain, because they do really, because the dog groomer connection is something that is actually very, very much enjoyable.
Yeah,
for dogs.
it's specific thing, you know, like I really, you know, in my grooming experience has dogs who were really happy to come and see me and being groomed and then felt beautiful and their own owners find them, oh, how beautiful you are, and I could see that. The other way, I've seen some dogs that were not happy, but they were like, okay, I'll do my job because everything else in my life is made for me, so let's keep it this way. But generally, these legs are close to this.
How did you groom? How did you learn? Who did learn? Who did teach
Who
you?
was my teacher? Well,
If any.
Basics, I've got some grooming seminars, but it was not really for just a cocker. It was, you know, for all breeds, so some things in technique. But all my tricks and everything were shown to me by late John Gillespie. He really showed me some things that he, for a long time, kept it as a secret. And
Like? What was like? How does it look like when you keep something for the secret and then you release it for the
you
world?
feel so honored. You know, you feel so blessed that you have somebody who decided now he's going to I've showed this trick to people. I'm not using this today for Harry because he's got the reach here, but there is a thing that he's using here, like a stone, you know, for a stop, and it's really.
I think you did it for
yeah,
the
yeah,
Rata
for the
when we did
Rata,
it.
I've
Yes,
done
when
that,
we did.
and he showed me that things, and it really super worked. So.
Can you just help me?
Yes, thank you very much. Bing. You're here, right? Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. Just a little bothers me.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
I'm really enjoying this time with you again. Kind of fan of yours when the English cookers fan, but not only in English cookers, like in general.
Yeah, okay.
What are you doing next?
Well, I'm now making a line there.
Where?
On the belly.
But you will not finish first the front part.
No, I need to. This is what I said. So, look, we had an accident here with a coat, which means that he was chewing a little bit here or something. The bitch was in season, he was jumping on her and he didn't stop doing this. But anyway, I make this down line,
Okay.
underline,
Underline, yes.
see, and now I can decide, you know, this line has now some sense with the hind legs. Now I can choose from which part I'm going to make a fit.
Okay. Did you suffer until you didn't find this out, or it was some tip that I will show you?
Well, this is just a tip.
Who showed you this? Or you find it out yourself?
Oh, I find it myself.
That was a
This is-
question.
Yeah, aha, this is a tip for the guys.
Yeah, but that was a question. Again, we are into the tip moment. The tip is when your knowledge is seeking expression. Then you end up having a tips of yours. And this is very important to understand because sometimes some tips will not going to work for you if there is not knowledge in behind of understanding why the tip is supposed to be used. You get it?
Yeah, agree.
I like to do those silent seminars, and sometimes I presented myself to the students, and I just put the dog in front of them and just I just grew the dog. Okay, I will speak that story later on. I just want to bother you now. What are you doing? So you started from behind, and you blended entire.
Yeah. Well, I'm not doing front feet as short as I'm doing with the hind feet.
Mm-hmm. Why?
But
What's the reason for that?
to be honest, with him, he does not have any more, and this is a good advice for the people. It's super when you have a dog with super tight fingers and stay like together. Then you can do whatever you want with the feet. The feet will still be like perfect, can't look like feet. But well, he's now in a good age, and his fingers now are going a little bit away in the side. So it's better to leave a little bit more coat around. Still, we can make feet rounded and nice, just a little bit bigger.
Thank you. And you call him Bigfoot.
Yeah, yeah.
And you are using a curved scissors.
Yeah,
Because it's nicer shape.
for the feet is, well, to make a basic.
Okay.
And then I can use,
You will use again.
yeah, well, I can see now what.
You made it very short, like a front feathering. Did you? You cut a lot.
Here?
There, yes.
Yeah, well, again, if you have, it's enough.
Okay.
If you have a lot of coats, when the dog moves, again, it goes fluff, fluff everywhere. So it's,
So somewhere more is
yeah, less is more.
less is more.
That's right.
So you see, guys, less is more. Great. Very nice. Very nice. It's looking like you know what you're doing. He's going to
Yeah, he's a little bit tired now,
sleepy.
but we are soon to finish. little bit more because we don't need this coat and it's not visible and it's easier to keep clean.
Mm-hmm.
I think people can see what I'm doing now, but okay, just cleaning between the
Yes, between the paws.
paws, yeah.
Any question there? Just a second to see. No, it's looking like there is pretty much is coming to be like a long movie, and the people are in the middle of the week and going in and out. But really, it's normal. Very nice shape of your feet.
Yeah.
Sometimes, actually, it can be that the top of the feet. What you will do it?
Just,
Okay, I'll ask you later on.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
Well,
when we will see it, and again, you want to see the nail here as well.
yeah, yeah. Just, but not as much as I'm doing with the hind feet.
So because of this, actually, it's important to keep the nail be short.
Yeah, as short as possible. That's right.
And you start maintaining that nail length since they are puppies.
Yeah, very much.
So you start cutting them short immediately. When?
Yeah, well, second day when they were born, I'm doing this,
Mm-hmm.
and then trying to keep them as short as possible. It's good because they are not. There is no chance that they can hurt mommy.
And they're not hurting themselves.
Then
because they are
themselves. That's
young
right, between each other. That's right. And plus, it will be shorter in a time.
And the quick doesn't grow so big as so much, so you can always keep them short. So
Well, if you do that like once a week with a puppy, I think you can have a really nice length of nail.
and then on the end of the day, they learn to have that routine,
That's right.
and they do not complain. Are your dogs complain now when you are cutting the feet?
Babies? No.
Not the feet, the nails.
The nails.
Mhm.
No, adult dogs or babies?
No matter which one.
No.
Can they learn? Do they learn to enjoy?
I have one girl, Orca. She's crying all the time. She cried when she was a baby. She cries nowadays. She cries if you hold the feet. She's like, ah.
That's a drama
She's
queen.
a drama queen, yeah. So I cannot say that all of them are doing, but this is a joy of having a lot of dogs there. All of them are different. So she is the one that, like, I'm not allowed to brush her in a time when Peter needs to sleep because she makes so much noise. Like, I don't know, I'm taking off her skin and nothing else.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so she's like that. Okay, just one more thing. Thank you very much. Okay, so to answer your question, yes, I'm doing this. If
Mhm.
that is the top of the feet,
Yeah, that was the question.
Yeah.
Are you doing the top of the feet?
to make it rounded.
So what is intention? Which kind of feet it should be?
Well,
What does the standard say?
the standard said feet should be rounded, cat look like, like with just a little bit of nails that you can see, but not promoted.
Mhm.
And with Harry, it looks like more like a lynx feet, not really cat because it's a big one.
Mhm.
But it's my big foot.
Wow.
Okay, another one.
Great. Take just a second to reach again somehow the questions and answers. Okay, we are back. Thank you, Dushko and Sasha. Thank you very much for chance to watch this wonderful thing. Thank you for showing a close-up. Okay, now you are full grooming on him. How often do you have to do the correction if you would like to keep this kind of grooming in the future? It says Gabor Antala is asking.
Gabor again, it's like I said, different parts of the dog.
Different.
Yeah, different. Yeah. So for him, if I would like to go like on a Belgrade dog show, which is in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks.
Already?
March the 3rd, 4th, whatever. Which I'm not going because I was judging Lithuania. But anyway, if I would like to do that, so I will. There is not many things to do here in the back or whatever. Here as well, but the feet are supposed to be done, neck, and these parts will be definitely done again, just a day before the show. Yeah, just fine. I have to move and then.
Yes, move please. And now the question is.
So here again, we have a coat starting from here. Here is the point that they gather together, and then from that I'm starting going down
there. Yeah, you gave very nice. So depend on the dog. Depends on
the dog. Depends how long coat he has. Depends if he's shorter dog, longer dog. It all makes, you know, different decision where to start. But again, I could never, you know, these things are something that I'm not thinking when I go over dog. This is something, okay, it will come to me later. It will answer itself later.
That is the way. When you know what is a goal, then the way just show up. And that is, guys, what you need to really understand. You cannot get focused with the problem, and you cannot make a grooming become a problem for you, and now you want to solve the problem, in meaning I want to learn how to groom English Cocker Spaniel. Grooming of the English Cocker Spaniel is expression of the knowledge you have about English Cocker Spaniel. Because the grooming of the English Cocker Spaniel, as well of the other sporting breeds, as I already told, is body shape with a feathering. Correct?
Yeah.
So in order to express the body shape and leave the feathers on the way where they will not affect of the shape of the dog's body, you need to know what is the shape of the dog's body.
Exactly.
So you need to learn to interpret the standard, and before that you need to understand the way why that dogs should look like that, so read the breed history, understand the purpose of that body and why that body needed to be developed, and then when you ask a question, will you pull out the coat, undercoat from the side of the rib cage, and how deep you will go? Then you get a logical answer. I don't do that because I do want to express the round rib cage. Correct?
Yeah.
So it's not a grooming tip. It's expression. It's a way of expressing the knowledge. That is the most important. So once you take the scissors in the hands, is already laid to be learned. Okay? Or do you agree?
Absolutely.
So you need to, with the scissors, you are applying already your knowledge you have about the breed.
Yeah, that's finished.
And then actually, it's completely end of the story. It's like you have a cake, and now you are putting the cream on the cake. The grooming is a cream on the cake. It's not a cherry, it's something more than the cherry on top of the cake. The cherry on the cake would be a personal touch and the taste.
Yeah.
When you said ears, this is how I do love the ears to appear, because that's my personal taste. But the shape of the dog is actually a cream. And the knowledge about a breed is a cake itself. So you are not going to work if you just, after this video, go home and just start to what about ears? Susie is asking, what about ears? Are they staying long for a reason? I said we just answered that question. They are really long. He has a long ears.
He has a long skin, you know, and the coat actually is long, just like less than 2 fingers, my fingers, which means, again, it's not too long, but he has a long ears.
Yes.
Is that kind of boy.
let's see. Is there any other question? No. The last one was about the ears.
Mm-hmm.
He's a really eerie boy. But I just want to ask you about this.
Yeah, this is a rich. Again.
Would you do something with it?
When you blow dry,
So it would
finally,
be
yeah, it will lay down because you know he was not bathed. So when you bath him and blow dry, it comes down. Probably better not to do anything because there is a way that you can trim these things, but it would hurt him now. Pardon.
Yeah, because you need to pull out the
the healthy coat
the
out.
healthy coat,
Yeah, and it will definitely will not be pleasure and not nice things to do.
Oh, your makeup coming in the question, coming into the very nice picture.
Yay.
You did it like you really know.
Okay.
What was the first dog you ever groomed?
What do you mean? What was?
Your first dog you groomed? First
It
time.
was my Well, it was my
How
first.
old you were? How
How? When was that, or
when
how
was-
old? Yeah.
How old you were?
I was old, like 20 years.
20
Well,
years.
Yeah.
And it was a Cocker Spaniel?
It was a black Cocker Spaniel bitch. Yeah.
And?
It ended very harsh, but okay. On the end,
We all have a first
yeah,
dog.
yeah.
I
all of us,
just,
yeah.
I-
She was a pet dog, you know, and then it was just like my experimental rabbit, you know, and I could work everything on that.
Mhm.
But she was not a showgirl, so whatever I made mistakes, it was like okay. But again, she was the one that makes me trying to learn something about it. And the point is, you have a people who just, you know, are very nice breeders and clever breeders and whatever. They just don't like to do grooming. They don't feel well, and they would always find somebody who can do that.
And what was the way of you? I do remember, I do have that interview with you. Look at the shape. How does he appear? So even the 9-year-old dog looks gorgeous.
Yeah, can look. So here I will follow just.
Oh my God! That
Yep,
for sure.
yep. He does not. She needs to fit with this. Brush, brush, brush. Yeah, we did not make mistakes. We just have to clean it. From the other side as well. Clean, clean.
Is there any other question to be asked people?
So, all in all, that, I believe, would be
With you,
attention. Yes.
you think you're done?
Yep.
Just a second.
Yeah, I will make
can
it
you-
stand. Yeah, right.
So now just to see,
So, we stand.
just a second, adorable grooming, many thanks from Russia. And now we are coming and asking, just to see him, to put him in the...
Yep.
Amazing. How do
Thank you. Okay, now you can make a photo actually of, you know, before.
Do we have a photo? Okay. This is how he ended up being groomed after Dushko's sharing our...
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
Hey.
Well,
Voila! That looks amazing, no?
yeah, I think is well. Now
We are finally. So, is there anything else you would love to share with the people?
well, at the moment it's like I prefer grooming a black dog than the red one.
Why?
Because it's easier and the mistakes cannot be so visible as we can make, but it's okay.
Which kind of mistakes? Like we are speaking about perfectly groomed dog.
Yeah, well, anyway.
Look at the picture on the screen.
Okay.
Just a second.
Okay, when you.
need to go.
All right.
Okay. That's amazing.
Yep.
And what I really wanted to. Oh my God, he's waving at tails. He's so cute and happy. Anything to share with the people? Still?
Still, there is the same point is you have to know what you're looking for, find your own way how to do that. Look this video, look the videos that other guys are making or other groomings are making, but you have to find your own way and to come to what you think is the best in standard, in one breed, in grooming, and how to come to that. That's it.
That's the knowledge.
That's the point. Yeah, that's the knowledge.
That's
All right.
the knowledge. So that's previous content needed before you start grooming.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
okay.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Again,
much for this amazing lecturing. Which one? We are live with this one here? Okay, so just to say you bye, and thank you very much for being with us. Share, comment, like, and feel free to share your impressions on everything we did so far, and stay tuned. We are coming live with more.
Okay. Ciao.
Bye.